Hey, this is Stacy from Let's Cook, y'all. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new, welcome. We're so glad you're here. We hope you enjoy this video and the other content on our channel. We'd love it if you'd hit that red subscribe button. This week's What's for Dinner video is a little different. I had some very well-made plans, but we all know how life gets. We had a medical emergency in our family and spent some time at the hospital. Check for that at the end. In the meantime, here's the meals we do have to share with you guys this week. Hope you enjoy the video. We started out last Sunday going to an 80th birthday party for Tim's aunt. This is the after of all the food and snacks that they had. It was in the middle of the afternoon, so there was just some lovely appetizers and a big cake. For those of you that are new to our channel, since March, we used to have family get-togethers all the time, but since COVID, this is actually the first one we've been to, so it was wonderful to see everyone. The first meal we have for you guys this week is actually a repeat of something I tried earlier in the year. I started off by browning a ½ pound of turkey in my skillet. This is a new to us brand of Chinese pot stickers or gyoza or steamed dumplings. They were in this little tray. I tried to put them in my Instant Pot. I wasn't sure the tray was going to fit. I usually use my rice cooker or Instant Pot to steam dumplings. Once the ground turkey started to brown, I started layering in flavor using onion powder, garlic powder, white pepper, some granulated ginger, and then I started adding some chopped up carrots and some coleslaw mix or chopped cabbage. I always try to pick out those big chunks that somehow end up in the bag. So we will saute this down and then add some soy sauce, or in my case, liquid aminos. All of the seasonings are obviously to taste. I wanted to double up, so I used some jarred minced garlic and some of this squeezed minced ginger that I like to keep in my refrigerator. I find these at Walmart or Kroger. Once it's sauteed, I take it off the heat and add a dash of sesame oil. The pot stickers are in this tray meant to go in a non-stick skillet, so these may or may not work. I had to cut and break these to get them to fit in my Instant Pot. These may not work steaming, so we're fixing to find out. I'm going to try to steam them for 4 minutes on high pressure. The ground turkey mixture is finished cooking and is cooling slightly. I've got some egg roll wrappers that I keep a wet paper towel on in between. If you hadn't figured it out already, this is my second time to make homemade egg rolls. They were a big success the first time, so I wanted to try them again. You take a egg roll wrapper and put it with a diamond pointed towards you. Put some of the mixture in the middle and then fold in each side. Take the point closest to you and go up, and you've got like an envelope shape, and then you can use an egg wash or just some water at the top to help it seal, just with a little pastry brush. And I proceeded to do this. I think I got about 7 or 8 egg rolls out of a ½ pound of meat. I've been doing them in my air fryer. We eat some fresh, and then I roll the rest of them up individually in plastic or saran wrap and stick them in a Ziploc bag in the freezer for future meals. This has been working great for me. Alexa, set a timer for 7 minutes. With the egg rolls cooking in the air fryer, I took my small wok and scrambled some eggs, and then took some avocado oil, or you can use peanut oil, anything that cooks well over high heat. And I'm making a very quick fried rice. I had a little bit of chicken breast left over in the refrigerator from a previous meal, and I used what I had, which was carrots, onions, and mushrooms. I should have put something green in it, broccoli, edamame, green peas most people would add. We don't like green peas. And mix this all up, back with the soy sauce, or in my case the liquid aminos, and add the egg back in. We do have a video on this. This is just an easy, quick fried rice. I made a batch of egg rolls using my air fryer and some ground turkey and vegetables. I've got the second batch going right now. I'll put those in the freezer. We don't really have a main course unless you count the egg rolls. I did throw a little chicken in the quick fried rice. It probably needs something green, peas or edamame, but it didn't make it. We are carb loading with some crab rangoons and some pot stickers. The instructions did say to pan fry them. These may be a little sticky. I will check and adjust. We'll see. I will make up our plates. I'll show you a quick picture. Chinese sides galore.
is what's for dinner in our house tonight.
I purchased this bag of Melissa's brand baby yellow potatoes in my Walmart for $3.77. They have a little QR code that you scan with your phone and it brings up the cooking instructions. These need to roast 45 minutes in the oven, which doesn't jive with the recipe I was trying to use it for, but I made it work. First thing I did was mix up a marinade with some olive oil and lemon juice. I added some garlic, some salt and pepper, and a whole lot of oregano or oregano, depending on what part of the world you're from. Disclaimer, if you're new here, I don't eat peppers of any kind, bell pepper, jalapeno pepper, don't know how to cut them. This is the way it seems to work best for me. So I cut up a red pepper for Tim, quartered some baby portobello mushrooms, and then cut some big chunks of red onion. This is for a new recipe for Greek sheet pan chicken and vegetables. I was worried about the potatoes taking longer to cook, so I did go ahead and cut most of those as well. I butterflied 2 chicken breasts and cut them into some smaller pieces, hoping they would cook quicker. I marinated them in some extra virgin olive oil, some salt and pepper, and some oregano, the same flavors that are in the marinade for the vegetables, which I proceeded to slowly toss in the big bowl and try to get everything coated. It turned out to be a little wet, so this was a learning experiment for me with this meal. I am also still apparently needing to learn and check and adjust on my camera angles. I thought I had the camera set up well enough for you to see everything. I apologize for the poor angles. I also added some Kalamata olives per the recipe, and I will leave a link to that recipe that I used.
I should have used less potatoes, or probably I should have put them in first. We missed one. Everything's done. We used a instant read thermometer on the chicken. It got to 175. The onions, peppers, and olives are obviously done, and the mushrooms. We've put the potatoes on a different pan. We're going to put them back in the oven and roast them probably an additional 5 to 10 minutes. So, note to self, next time, start the potatoes first before you add everything else. I did cut the chicken small enough so it cooked in a shorter amount of time at 400. Thank you, sweetheart. The potatoes are just about done. We added an extra few minutes to them. So Greek chicken sheet pan dinner with red onions, red bell pepper, Kalamata olives, chicken. I also made a Greek salad that has romaine, Kalamata olives, red onion, feta. Made dressing basically the same way that I made the marinade, olive oil, lemon juice, oregano, salt, and pepper. I have cucumbers to add to my salad. Sadly, Tim did not get a tomato on the last grocery run. We will make our plates when the potatoes come out. I'll show you a quick picture. Greek chicken sheet pan dinner is what's for dinner tonight.
We both love the flavors of Greek food, and I had high hopes for this meal. I love a sheet pan dinner because it's easier to clean up. Sadly, Tim informed me that A, he does not like a sheet pan meal, and B, he much prefers the chicken souvlaki that we make, so I won't be making this one again, but I will leave a link to our souvlaki recipe, both on an iCard above and the recipe description box below. Since Tim wasn't happy with the sheet pan meal, I let him pick the next one, and I sort of made changes based on what I had available. First thing I needed to do was mix up a sauce. I put some sour cream and mayonnaise, lime juice, garlic powder, chipotle powder, salt, and some white pepper. I sort of followed a recipe, but mostly I stick my finger in it and taste and adjust and add whatever I think it needs till it fits my taste or both of our taste.
I don't have cotija cheese, which is what I need to make the, I don't know how you pronounce it, elote. Closest I've got is feta. I am sure it will mess up the flavor profile, but I'm not running to the store for one ingredient. I'm just going to work with what I've got and hope for the best.
I'm not sure if fried dill pickles are a southern or regional thing like the boiled peanuts that we showed a couple of weeks ago, but they're definitely everywhere down here. This was my first time to try to make them. I dried off each pickle chip, both sides, with a paper towel, and then battered them individually into a FEB, seasoned flour, seasoned egg, and seasoned breadcrumb panko mixture. I used pickle juice mixed in with the eggs.
Let's hope this little experiment works in the air fryer. I think I'm going to try them at, gosh, I don't know. Apparently I'm not very good at measuring today. I have a lot of seasoned flour left, none of the beaten egg mixed with the pickle juice, and very little of the seasoned panko. But I'm going to spray my basket and decide what temperature to try cooking these at. Alexa, set an air fryer timer for 4 minutes.
What Tim requested is what's called chicken on a stick. It's something a local place here does. They batter and deep fry chunks of chicken, onions, and pickles and put it on a stick. I just used what I had, some pre-breaded and already cooked chicken strips, some frozen nibbler corn cobs, and some fresh chunks of onion that I did in my air fryer. As with anything in an air fryer, it's obviously not the same as deep frying, but these were pretty darn good. They were certainly good enough for us, so I will do these again. The little corn cobs, once they came out, I used the little Mexican street corn sauce and brushed on them. It was good with the feta, but it would have been better with the cotija, which I do now have. And once the onions and the chicken cooked, I cut them into chunks and threaded them on the skewers with the fried pickle chips to imitate the chicken on a stick that he wanted from a restaurant here.
At Tim's request, we've got sort of chicken on a stick. Obviously not like the place that deep fries everything and puts it on a skewer, the little local place, but we've got chicken strips, grilled onions, fried pickles.
Is this healthy chicken on a stick?
No, it's not very healthy. Well, it's air fryer, so it's not deep fried. A copycat of a Mexican street corn without the cotija. We'll see how much difference it makes. So we've got some corn, some extra fried dill pickles.
Oh, they're good.
Are they good?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't tasted them yet. It's the first time I've tried them in the air fryer. Tim said he's going to have some chips. I'm going to have some fruit. We will make our plates and show you our air fried feast is what's for dinner tonight.
The rest of the meals that I had planned for this week didn't happen because Tim's dad, pictured here with him, had a stroke this week. It was not a massive stroke, but it was a stroke that he sustained some weakness and a little bit of speech issues. He was in the hospital for a couple days. He is home now, and we're very thankful and blessed for all of his good health and good report. He's got a little bit of recovery ahead of him, but he's doing well. On the way to the hospital, we stopped at Steak and Shake and got burgers, and we split a Kit Kat shake, which was delicious. And then the night we got him home, his mom fixed us some pizza and salad and some green beans. His dad's going to have home health come in and help him with some physical therapy and occupational therapy, and we hope that he's much better soon. We're very grateful to God for all of the blessings of him being still here with us. Thanks so much for watching. Take care and have a wonderful and truly blessed day.